Hi, I'm Raya, and this is Wondering About Wolves. Today, we're looking at the Wolves versus Burney match review.
Yeah, a 4-0 defeat at Molineux against a team that was one place above the relegation zone.
And it's embarrassing.
It's
a disgrace.
It is. What's first on the agenda, Raya?
It's the goals.
Right. Talk us through the 4 different goals then.
So first, Wood scored. Bolly ducked the header. I think it was because he was leaving it for Cody.
Yeah, I mean, he got his bearings all wrong here. Why he's leaving that ball? I don't know. Because he's ducked out of it. He could have headed it. He's ducked out of it.
And then,
why is he doing that? What's he think's going on behind him? It's not like Cody's free and give him a shout to say, yeah, leave you, I got it. He's got Chris Wood running in behind him, so what a terrible decision.
Then Wood turned Cody right too easily and it was a goal.
Cody's never good in one-on-one defending.
He isn't when it's a big space.
Yeah, he ain't a good man-to-man defender. When people get at him one-on-one, you always think, oh, they'll probably get around Cody.
Yeah.
In that sweeper role, when he's got the protection of the centre-halves and he's playing as a ball player or sweeping up behind people, fine. But if somebody gets one-on-one with him, you always think, oh, they'll probably do him. Because he ain't great on the turn, he ain't great physically in terms of his body strength either. And Chris Wood turned him inside out after Bolly ridiculously ducked a header. And good finish from Wood. You know, no chance for Patricio, but a really terrible first goal to concede.
Then it was 2-0 to Burnley. Wood scored again. Traore sold Semedo short with a pass. And then the cross during the penalty.
Yeah, and just a tap in for Wood. I mean, you're facing your own goal there. And you've sold it short to a player inside your own penalty area. We ain't talking about this happening. We ain't talking about this happening up the other end of the pitch.
No, it's not.
We're talking about your own penalty area. You know, you cannot play around with the ball. Protect it, swivel and get it out. Yeah. Get the danger away. Not play short passes inside your own penalty area. And the fourth goal was similar. We was facing our own goal, trying to play a short pass. They just took it off us and scored, which we'll get to. But again, a terrible goal to concede, terrible defending. Tell us about the third goal next.
Then it was a simple header.
A corner, or
it was a corner.
Just whipped it in. 6 yards out, dunk, goal. That's simple. Absolutely pathetic. Jose was marking him.
Jose was just standing there.
Made no attempt to jump and win the ball. You know, just way too easy for Wood. Literally, he just had to go dunk, goal.
I mean, there was no effort there. He had no desire in the game.
No, a terrible, embarrassing third goal to concede as well. Then the fourth goal, like we were saying.
Yeah, it was Westwood. Sace loses the ball in a dangerous area and gets punished.
Yeah,
like we've said, it's
the second goal and the fourth goal are similar in the both times. Traore's facing his own goal and Sace is facing his own goal. Both of them tried to play little short passes to get their way out of it.
You don't take chances like that.
And you've lost it in a bad area.
Hold the ball up and
just put it out. Just put it out. Just kick it out for a throw. Play safe. You lose the ball in that area of the pitch, you're asking for trouble. And the same happened with the fourth goal. Lost the ball in a bad area. Good finish from Westwood. No chance for Patricio again. But
you can't be taking chances like that. It's pathetic.
Defensively, an absolute shambles for all goals, all 4 goals. And there could have been other goals. You know, there had other chances. There was the one ruled out for offside. There was one where Bolly had to get back and make a last tackle after his header was too short.
Another mistake.
You know, so it could have been even worse.
You could have.
What's next?
Next, it's Dylan's Fact of the Day.
Burnley player Chris Wood comes from New Zealand, but there are no players in the Premier League that come from Old Zealand.
Well, thanks for that, Dylan. Next on the agenda is meant to be player ratings, but because everybody was extremely bad and disappointing, we're not going to do it. Man of the match, Nori was okay. Everyone else, rubbish. Absolutely rubbish.
It's difficult to pick a man of the match with that performance, but like you say, Nori was probably the best of a bad bunch. But I don't think it's really worth grading the players because you're just going to be saying for everybody, Bolly, Cody, Sace, Neves, Dendonka, Pedence, Traore, Jose, just put them all together in a collective and just say rubbish. That's it. Just rubbish. All of them, rubbish. Player rating's done.
And also there was a stat that said Burnley ran 6 kilometres more than Wolves.
That's ridiculous, isn't it?
I know,
Look at the work rate they've put in. Look at the endeavour.
Laziness.
It is, and we're so lethargic. Just like wandering about the pitch, not pressing people, and the energy and effort they put in compared to us. And let's remember, they was winning this game for most of it. They was winning, so they could have just sat back. But still, their running stats, they were still working and running better than us. When they was winning, they could have just sat there and absorbed pressure, but no, they still worked and ran while we was trotting about the pitch like we had all day, and we kept 5 at the back. Why don't we get to 4 at half time? Just get to 4 and 3-0 down. The game's done anyway. Just go for it. I want to get 5 at the back for the whole game. At half time, switch to the 4 and just try and do something. Jesus Christ.
Well, next on the agenda is the general performance. So first half, guess what it is?
What?
0.
0.
I mean, outthought, lack of desire.
Yeah.
I mean, terrible overall. I mean,
that's right. Not only was we outfought and outworked, we was outthought as well, because their tactics are far superior to ours. They knew if we get the ball wide in, we can overload 2-on-1s in wide situations and get the balls into the box.
I mean,
that's what they wanted, and we played into their hands and we let them do it.
Awful defensively, no threat, like open attack.
No threat going forward at all. Again, Pedence, anonymous and Pua again. He always come back and played 3 games, I think, now, and every time he's not done anything. Jose was rubbish. Traore's crossing in the second half.
He was always
How many
going
balls
out.
did he put behind the goal from his crossing situations?
It's pathetic.
Lord have mercy. He was lucky not to be sent off in the first half when he raised his hand and pushed. You know, some referees would have sent him off for that. But they had more fight trying to pick somebody off the ground and get into a scuffle than they did in the match. They should have showed the same fight and the same intensity in the blooming match. It's no good doing it when, push, because there's somebody down injured. Show that fight in the game. Start going around people and pressing them. Tackle, press, tackle, win the ball with some intensity. No, we'll loll about. Yeah. We won't press them, we'll just like be very passive in what we do. No intensity. But then somebody's down injured. Oh, now we're interested. Push. Oh, absolutely terrible. So absolutely. There's a spider flying around here, or a fly or something as well. Anyway, carry on.
Second half, 0 again. Lethargic. We should have changed formation, as you said. I mean... Yeah,
let's go 4-4-2 the second half.
The game's
gone anyway. We've got nothing to play for. And you can tell we've got nothing to play for. The attitude of the players. They couldn't get themselves up for it, honestly. They couldn't get themselves up for a visit to the bloody brothel, them lot.
Overall, 0. No fight, no passion, no desire. We didn't put any hard work into it.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I think it's got to go down as the worst performance in Nuno's reign. I really do. I think there's that bad. It's got to go down as the worst performance in all of Nuno's reign. I'll be interested what Nuno's got to say about this after the game. I hope he's going to come out and speak the truth and say we was awful, we was diabolical.
There's nothing else you can say.
The basics are not even being done there. The basics of hard work without the ball and pressing and tackling. There's no intensity, no desire. The basics of the game were not being done, and that's what you start from. You've got to start. The first thing is work hard. That's the first principle of football. No matter, you might be having a bad day at the office. Everything might not be coming off for you. You might be losing the ball, but there's no excuse for not working hard. No excuse at all. What's next on the agenda?
Next is the sign-off. So
sign-off. Go on then. Yeah.
Make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below your thoughts on today's game. And make sure you join us next time for the Wolves versus Albion match.
Oh God, it's Albion next as well. Now, we was awful against Albion in the last game. Imagine when we play Albion in the next game, if we're as bad as we were today against Burnley. Imagine if we play like we did today against Burnley, against Albion next week.
We better not. Or else there's going to be trouble. Big trouble.